kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave you in a room with me. I have it eating cherries on my hand like damn on who is butter. My so bad I don't even wanna. Yes, I'm talking about and you can't have a back. I love this. For the team, bro, swing, got swing. Just like a baby dude. Got the kitchen if you can't take the heat. I make a soup, put his I don't like him. We don't wanna know no. Don't eat pork chops. Phone out, made his heart drop. Keep her till his phone cat. Life ain't fed. I cannot forget. All the fake live to 100. And all the real gotta get put to rest. I'm finna start blocking these producers. I don't wanna talk, cause that's weak. You feel a way about what I say, damn. You too, I made this beat. Ain't free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball on care. She tall like a tree that get climbed. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed. Now these on my cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. Be the squad, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the odds ever answer the phone. Our month is porch till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a deal and leave all type of in the phone. Got caught trying to got left with his out, so can't come back down. If a talk slick, then she WWE SmackDown. I'm trying to get this, but a friend in the background. And the full man her business. Somebody tell this, it's nap time. It's time for sleep. If I spend all my time with you, how the I'm gonna have time for me. Spend is what I'm trying to do. It's a couple I've been dying to see. You say I'm the only you, and I think you lying to me. Hey, D thing, they don't know how I get off that. They ain't never wanted to everybody. I am the realest you will ever see. I think y'all must have forgot. I'm so playing with it, I ain't gotta rap. I can really let the beat talk.
DJ Freddie Boy, this might be the illest producer slash rapper of a generation. Boss Baby do it, Baby Chief do it, Big do it, not the little one. Slat!
Outstanding. Girl, you knock me out. Exciting. You make me wanna shout.
Yeah, you lookin' sweet tonight. You find it every day, girl. Wish that I could love you right in a special way, girl. You light my fire. So lucky now to have you all along, girl. I really love the way you love, girl. Forever I'll be yours, baby. You blow my mind, baby. I'm so alive with you, baby. You blow my mind. My mind, baby, baby, light my fire. I feel alive, baby. You blow my mind. I'm satisfied. Girl, you knock me out.
I'm really at it. I think they mad cause they want a little static. I see it, I want it, go get it, I grab it. I got it in pocket, I feel like a lad. No as a carpet, this must be magic. My bad like Jasmine. Don't try to play, I get jealous, I'm spazzing. I'm wishing they would like some cabin. What are you doing? I leave them in dust. Popping that they never could touch. All of my life they be calling me rough. I guess they had enough. I be doing too much. I guess they had enough of me doing it up. I been looking at friends trying to pick one to trust. Why say you love me when it was just when you just could have told me you just want. My bad. I could have told you I passed and matched my foot on the gas. Cause all of you goofy. None of you know how to act. Sad, one give you my last. Hey, something you never might have. Hey, I look at them and I laugh. Why I gotta tell you to go get it back? What do you do when I just keep it popping? I'm managing while you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bop it. They want me to stop but I trend like a topic. How could they fire on me? I'm the hottest. Then reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I speak like a prophet. I tell them shut up and get up and go. If you want it, then I put that on the floor. We be ducking we ain't ducking up. And on this a joke. You gon' get in that field, then round choke. My gon' hunt like a tiger. Go. You scary little be doing the most. If you know like I know, better watch your approach. Watch it. I in the yo like I been here before. I been coming from Memphis like hustling flow. If you see any cabin in me, it's the GOAT. And this is the captain in me like a boat. This why they get deep when you bury your soul. Jack and Rose. That's why I bet keep it cold, let it go. If you want it, then spin a block, get you some more. Get you some more. Hopped up and got that right off the porch. If we beefing, then I'm at your door like a stork. Like a door. So look if you buck, if you ready for cause it can get done like a house full of chores. Mine got an ass, we gon' take out the trash. We been mopping up like a floor. What do you do when I just keep it popping? I'm managing while you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bop it. They want me to stop but I trend like a topic. Keep that fire on me, I'm the hottest. I keep that and reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I speak like a prophet. I'm trying to get a little moolah and guala, a whole lot of profit, a whole lot of cheese. But I'm starving right now and I'm sorry. Baby, quit calling me, please. I'm about to put it on wax like birch. Peace. I'm somewhere up in the trees. Then I wanna be about to. I got that out to slum. Like Chief Keef. Like how I begun. I'm from Memphis. The grit and the grind to be coming with heat.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And along with Greg Anthony and Jim Legler, this is Kevin Harlan. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Pass to Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Divac. No good with the triple. Here's Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Caught the defense sleepy and sets up a wide open shot.
Down low. Out to Ingram. Wallace outside. Pass to Kneppel. Divac sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Wallace. Now Simon. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Iverson with the ball. Outside for Roy. Now here's Iverson. And the shot goes down. Iverson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Kneppel. And it's Simons off the drive. to end the run. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Man, oh man, look at that elevation from Simons.
One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range.
Wallace a screen. Gets it to go. From beyond the arc. Knipples got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Iverson. Connects on the 17-footer.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Yep, that one goes.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here is Iverson. He has 6. Shakes him. Rebound by Wallace. Boston trails by 3. Pass to Knippel. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. An easy 2 points on the layup. Simons has got 6 points.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Simons surveying the D. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 9. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Boston, 12.
To the middle. Pass to Knippel. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Right wing. Thompson outside. Now Holiday out to Thompson. 3 on the clock. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end. Well, his job there was to get them the lead, and he did that.
Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Outside for Carter Williams. They set the pick. Here's Roy, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Wallace a screen. And the dunk by Wallace.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Carter Williams. Inside. Taken away by Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Ariza is the open look. And the three off target.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Austin with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And it's Simons missing. Pass to Carter Williams. Wallace a screen.
You have to admire the physical nature of Wallace's game. On both ends, he puts the power in forward. If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Pass to Wallace. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Here's Shaq. Here's Schrempf. Another miss by Philadelphia. Outside, Simons. To the inside. O'Neal with the steal. To the paint. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Divac sets a screen. Knipple, no good. Outside Ariza. There's a screen. Down low. The kick out to O'Neal. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Five on the clock. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Divac. Out left to the wing. Divac sets a screen. Now here is Holiday. Iverson covering. The end the drought. The kick out to Towns. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Austin with the ball. Towns the screen. To the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Wallace with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Schrempf. Three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And Wallace slams it in.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Now here is Holiday. Clock at 6. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. To the inside. Kicks it out to Iverson. Draws the screen. 11 feet away. And it's blocked by Divac. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Philadelphia.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
Over to the left wing. Here's Ingram. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Carter Williams.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Iverson with the ball. Inside. Here's Wallace. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now here's Iverson. Can't get it to go. He's made four and just missed his fourth. To the paint. A kick out to Simon. Pass to Kneppel. Drops in the layup for two.
Strong work inside by Kneppel, proving he's more than just a jump shooter.
Now here's Carter Williams. Here's Iverson. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He knows every possession is critical now.
Put your hands together for your Philadelphia Dancers.
O'Neal on the wing. 4 on the clock. That one falls.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
Wallace a screen. Down low. And the dunk by Wallace.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And Carter Williams slams it in.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
First personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
At the line for the away team, Brandon Ingram. Taking 3 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. That one misses.
And honestly, the one thing that's held Brandon Ingram back is health. And at this stage of his career, if he is able to play, he is going to be a huge factor.
And he nails the third.
But making it a 2-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
Shaq with the screen. And he drives in. And Carter Williams slams it in.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And if you want to score in the NBA, it's not easy. You have to make those tough contested shots like that one.
Here's Shaq. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's Kneppel. To the middle. Here's Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Back to Carter Williams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Outside, Simons. Pass to Kneppel. Just 4 to shoot. Count that one.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim goes.
So we see Boston get the win here. This
MYTEAM believes I let good vibes supersede them. Put lines through S's, yeah, I keyed them. Quiet complaints, cause I don't need them. Had to silence the voices, control, alt, delete them. Stuck to the code when would cheat them. I was on campus, barely eating. Nobody could tell, physique was deceiving. I can make failure look like an achievement with pain in my lyrics. But always relieve it. Shift work at all my days, repeat it. Observing, reporting, plotting, and scheming. And
the NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler. And it's Philadelphia to start out. Iverson with the ball. No good with the elbow jumper. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Lets it go from deep. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And Buzelis continues. To work on improving his three ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Here's Iverson. Hartford with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Scalabrine. Hartford moving the ball around. Jacks up a three. And it's going to be out of bounds. Hartford will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's here's Clarkson. And he jams it with authority.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Now here's Carter Williams. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here is Scalabrini. Henderson outside. Driving to the basket. And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last. Some early scuffles for the third pick overall in 2023, but Tim, Scoot Henderson coming on strong.
Well, he is slowly improving his efficiency. He has a long way to go, but with those physical tools and work ethic, I wouldn't bet against him.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
Now here's Iverson. It's tipped.
Great length as a guard. Harper's wingspan snuck up on the shooter.
Shot by Battier. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And here's Harper from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Iverson outside. Iverson attacking. Pass to Murray Boyle. Kicks it out to Iverson. Shot clock at 2. O'Neal no good. Hartford leading by 6. 23 seconds left here in the first half. And here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Here's Iverson. That shot no good. And that concludes the first half. Hartford leads by 8. And we'll be back right after this.
Philadelphia 4.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Hartford. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. With the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Even when he first came into the league, this was Clarkson's go-to move, pressing the action off the dribble.
And Iverson gets it to go. Hartford with the ball. Clarkson outside. And he lays it straight in.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Count the basket.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Harper after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Now Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it.
Go ahead, young fella.
Stolen by Clarkson. The finish. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow! And he double clutches and throws it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Hartford leading by 12. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A really talented youngster. Montes Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
They get it back. Pass to Carter Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Shaq. Kicks it out to Ariza. Here's Murray Boyle. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Now here's Iverson. Shoots over Clarkson. Iverson with the bucket.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
That'll be a 5-second call. Here's Iverson. Pass to Roy. Back to Iverson. Shoots over Clarkson. And it's Scalabrine with the rebound. Hartford leading by 14. Takes it inside. Ariza with the rebound. Back to Iverson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Spins. They set the pick. Shoots from the high post. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Clarkson right side. Doubled by Iverson. Clock at 6. On the wing, Wallace. Over Wallace. A putback. Outside Harper. Again, the miss by Hartford. Philadelphia trails by 12. Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
Some solid passing there. There's a great atmosphere on a team when you're creating opportunities for your teammates. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Iverson right side. Shoots over Clarkson. Again, Iverson missing. Hartford leading by 12. Pass to Scalabrine. Schrempf with the steal. Ariza outside. Now, here is Schrempf. Iverson right side. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Fires from 18. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Buzelis with the ball. Driving the lane. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Slick drive by Buzelis. He moves well for a guy that size.
Iverson outside. Kicks it out to Ariza. No good on the 3. Hartford leading by 14. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Harper. Doubled by Iverson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Ariza. Can they get it? And it's Iverson missing. Now, here's Harper. Here's Scalabrine. Doubled by Iverson. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Iverson. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Clarkson outside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
Cans it from downtown.
Beyond the notion 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
Good on the three-point shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
On defense, Hartford. O'Neal misses. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Clarkson. And he dumps it down.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And so it's Hartford with the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Four stones in the LDs at the bottom. GA certified before I was GIA certified. Mr. M and Cash anytime you see me, you know. Orange Feet Records, play a duck to catch a duck, you know. Trickin', you know. Supercar driving, good screen flying, designer wearing, golden child, you know. Wham. Let's go, hop it.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.